Interesting. This is the last match of the day. This is Happy versus LawLiet. This is Twisted Meadows. How can you start a series between these two better than on this map? The greatest map, the greatest undead, and my greatest night elf. Happy already working his entire upper body. It is still a demon hunter. No warden early on. And here, this has been changed quite a bit. The drop tables, it's a big map. There's obviously a lot of camps. The ring +5 is gone from the red spot, giving you a guaranteed better item, as ring was always the worst there. So Moon was able to take down Happy in March. Can LawLiet do it in a best of 5? How aggressive is Happy gonna be? Will he be using the new cannibalize timing? I think you can do a lot of split pushing, split creeping. And Happy is going for an expansion, as he always does. Demon Hunter didn't decide yet if he wants to go for immolation or not. He's going for a merchant. Alright, trying to dispel a little bit, trying to get some piercing damage in. Can't contest the Magi. Ring +5 already. So if the Demon Hunter wanted to punish this DK, then he's having a hard time right now. That will help undeads against this harass. There's a little bit of damage from mana burn, of course, but chip damage on the DK was always a little bit of a weak spot. But maybe don't attack the hero then, attack the ghouls, and that's working fine so far. 2 ghouls hurt, working with the range advantage now. It's ridiculous. Thank you for the 30-month resub. DK gets the last hit, and that is level 2 unlocked, but Ziggurat down. Early harassed by LawLiet, was just running across, tacking in the meantime. Geisterhose, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the entertaining stream. Nice work. Thank you. PX Zap, thank you for the sub as well. No wisp nearby. That could have gone a long way. Or was it used before? I'm not 100% sure. There it is. And maybe he can detonate onto that blight now. If you get rid of that Ziggurat first. Is there enough time? Happy has no TP, no staff. Trying to find defense in offense. And I'm not too sure about that haunted gold mine. Would love to see it. Yeah, Engine of War is under fire. Okay, but if you trade the expansion for it and unfold your attack, that should be working. And yeah, haunted gold mine cancelled. You see it on the upper right hand side. And Happy is trying to brute force this base. Undead's getting a little too stubborn when it comes to their expansions. Good block. Shadow Priest down. No deny. Nerup Tower is up. So there is a solid chance. LawLiet basically defending without the hero. Just using the Demon Hunter offensively. And Happy is attacking in the meantime. Going on a Wisp Hunt now. Very little to defend. Staff of LawLiet seems to be on cooldown. Yep, but he kills the Acolyte. So, very, very different game. Very different game plan for both of them. It was for a long time Night Elves trying to expand at tier 2. But that is not the case here now. Uncharted waters, really. Happy. 60% forehead. Can still get closer. Can still get better. Oh. Quite some saves, but lures are coming. This was a delay on the lures. No panda. Okay, Naga focus. And it's only one base. Late tech by Happy. But lots of wisps fallen. Lures delayed. And at the moment a weak Demon Hunter. DK is not at level 3 either. Happy trying to find a way around the middle, getting some scouting information, getting boots. An immolation now to fasten up the creeping. But it's not that good as it was before anymore. Oh, lost it. LawLiet gets it apparently. He absolutely does. Ring of Archmage. Good stat boost for the Demon Hunter. Happy sold the ring +5, by the way. Interesting to me. I feel like it should be a good item. But okay, that is the Demon Hunt. Ah. Saved into the shadows. Naga second by Happy. LawLiet taking his hands off the keyword there for a second. One base, one base. LawLiet fighting. Naga by Happy, unsavable. Naga by LawLiet, unsavable, unfortunately. No staff ready. Dryads are coming in now. It was only a level 1 Naga, but this allows Happy to go into tier 3. And what do you do against that? When did this game fall apart? The Whisperers, right? Pretty much. Pretty much that. Tier 3 on the horizon. Dryad Bears. Happy decides to go for Fiends, not Gargs, even with that Expo. LawLiet needs to scout this and LawLiet needs to punish this. There's still room for improvement. He can still creep, he can use Sapper later. But the game is in the palms of Happy's hands. Next to some Oreo crumbles, I guess. Orcoholics, thank you for the 14-month resub. Neo, what's your poison? Warcraft is my poison. LawLiet contesting the map, but it's only Dryads. Finally gets level 3 now. Level 2 mana burn, mucho importante. Can't believe Neo is awake for this. Can't believe you can't believe that I'm awake for this. Of course it's Happy versus LawLiet. Who sleeps when it's Happy versus LawLiet? Oh, Demon Hunter surrounded. But that opened up the creep for the Naga. Nice little bait. And a heal potion, which is amazing. Burns are coming in. LawLiet more competitive than we originally thought, but Happy's Expo is kicking in big time. How do you punish this? How do you slow this down? DK is still level 2 after 10.5 minutes. There's no town portal. You gotta be careful with every move you make. I don't think you can bust this. LawLiet is committing hard to this? I don't know if that's the right call. Feels a little hopeless already. Happy trying to surround, but the Naga wiggles out. Pressuring the statues. That's not too bad. Dryads were safe for the most part. Still almost an untouched second base. That's the bane for LawLiet. DK has no TP, no potion. It's tempting to dive into this, but there's gonna be 2, 3 towers soon. Uh-oh. The Naga dies as the Acolyte was blocking it. No Lich for Happy. And wait a minute, the DK is dying too! LawLiet, it's not an overcommitment! He's just breaking this! He's breaking Happy in half! What just happened? Did I fall asleep for a second? Happy loses 2 heroes. He's super rich. He just owned the fight. Happy has to sell everything. And now it's one base once again. LawLiet, I apologize. I didn't believe. Level 4 demon. Level 3 Naga. And there's an expansion growing. What the? It didn't even commit like the big heal potion or any huge consumables. Happy did mine for a bit. HCRA makes a good point. This is twisted and Happy doesn't have 7 bases. You gotta command the fact that LawLiet shut down the bases. Happy is spiraling out of control. He's an avalanche with an additional base. You can't stop it usually. No dispel. Bears healing freely. Yeah, the tech was delayed by a lot. Now we got the Lich. Now we got an Orb. Ring of Archmagi also on the Naga currently. +3 to all stats once again. Katga's Gem of Health. That can be really nice. If he stacks a bit of armor on the Demon Hunter as well, what's supposed to kill him? Frenzy upgrade, Destroyer upgrade. This is where undeads are most scary. 50-50 food. And LawLiet is going for yet another fight. 7 armor, 1000, almost 200 HP, and evasion. No consumables though, no invo potion, no staffs available. And reju, but this time there is the spell and Happy hits that dispel. Of course he does. LawLiet's Expo is not running, he's at 63 pop. But wants to contest the rat spot. There's no real high ground here, so no mischance. Nuke on the Naga, trying to force a town portal as fast as you can. Immolation raging in the back. Naga used as bait, dodges the coil. Well done. The Naga carried the TP though. And she can't staff back in. Oh no! That might have been a big mistake, but maybe I'm wrong again. Aiming for that Lich, trying to get him out here. And Heath is the one forcing the TP. Handful of losses. Bears falling, but not too many actually. So this Could be the red spot and an expo for LawLiet if he's not too greedy. What the hell? Oh, no Nature's Blessing. That's a little annoying. But yeah, the red spot is gone. Both red spots on LawLiet's side. And Happy is still on one base. So rare to see. What an accomplishment by LawLiet to deny these bases. No consumables for Happy. Ring of Regen. DK is getting very, very tanky as well. Spell shields on LawLiet. We usually praise the Runed Bracers in this matchup and tell you how important this is. Spell shield, absolutely fantastic. Blocks the coil, blocks the Nova, blocks the Fork Lightning. Remind me, guys, can this be triggered by an orb of, like, by a frost orb if you manually cast it? No, right? I don't think it does. You can trigger it with, like, curse or slow, but not with orbs, right? Yeah, Frost Arrow, I mean. Anyway, we gotta fight. This is probably Happy's last chance. He got mana on the Destros. The bears are falling. But the heroes, is it all about the heroes? Very little anti-air on LawLiet's side. Has to keep the Dryads up. But so far, it's more or less an even fight. The supply for Happy will down a little bit. Lich is in trouble. 2 Fiends about to fall. Trades it for a bear. Demon Hunter, I was about to say he has to be careful, but man, this is such a raid boss. 1200 HP. Can't touch me. There's also a potion. There's also a spell shield on the Naga, so that hero is basically not nukeable either. Look at this demon. This demon's amazing. Naga for Happy has to go for the Sinvo potion soon. Oh, stab, TP, something. LawLiet wants this Lich, wants the Naga. So close. Oh my god. Another heal scroll. And Happy wins this fight. Oh. At least when it comes to like forcing the position, but big damage done. The only thing that's available is basically destroyers. And LawLiet is still on 2 bases. And Happy is not. Sick fight. And Happy. Always a bad sign when he sells his altar, but it's 4-3-3 heroes. A little under-equipped, but 4-3-3 heroes. Demon Hunter level 5 though. A smart Naga, a tanky Naga. Wisp is checking for a base, not happening. Happy's trying to soak up the map, but LawLiet doesn't want to allow it. Jumping back to 62. No TP, no potion, nothing. And no mana. Naga dead! GG! LawLiet with 1-0, and we said it a lot how important it is to win the early maps versus Happy. Not fall back, not play from behind. But take the lead and play it from there. Neutral ground, Twisted Meadows goes to LawLiet. Great harass with the Demon Hunter early. Level 1. That was a big commitment, guys. He gave up pretty much all creeping for this. And then the Master Bear push against that Expo, killing it basically against all odds. Happy was late in tech due to the first cancellation of that tech. Then Destroyers were late. Third hero was late. And Reju on a Demon Hunter like this goes a long way. One-0. The problem is, you gotta win 2 more. Is that a problem for LawLiet today? Our next map is Last Refuge. According to the ELO ranking, best Night Elf, best Undead. High stakes, of course, especially for LawLiet. Happy can be pretty safe when it comes to points for the grand final, as you need a certain amount of points to qualify. He was in the final twice. This is a very top-heavy tournament. He won the March edition. LawLiet, though, didn't make it this far. Warden on LR. Happy loves this map, Bruce Night Elf always has. And this will be scouted. No changes to the Warden at all. Just the item changes. You can get tricky, you can get cheeky if you're up and this is your opponent's strongest map. Ooh, second engine of war. No skull on Happy. This is just for creeping. There's no Hunter's Hall behind it or anything. And Happy is playing this straight up. Ring +4. She'll be greeted with a handful of coils. But that is a lot of armor early. And claws +4 only. That is, of course, like Happy love to stack up the Lich. Always has. A little harder that way. Oh, Warden immediately onto Acolytes. Shadow Strike it is. And that delays the tech. LawLiet already teching. And Happy has, of course, no TP. Can be pummeled a little bit right now, as long as Shadow Strike is up. Ghouls are coming early into LawLiet's base, though. There's no fan of knives. There is only... Well, there's 4 archers. This might help. But Happy pulls back. Sees, hey, 4 archers, filled moonwells. I really can't do much here. And he had to wait for the dust as well. Tech lead is pretty fine. Given the fact that LawLiet had to or did invest into the second engine of war. Taker, thank you for the raid. And greetings to the tower. Oh, LawLiet gets level 2. Staff out. He got that staff early. And jumps right onto the creep spot. Well done. I saw the tower took some damage. I hope everything else is fine and you can repair it soon. All the best to you and the folks down there. Ring of Archmagi. Stat boost for the Warden. Happy a little late for a creep steal or anything. Oh, coil. There's more coils. This has to be a TP, right? Or not? There's Blink. Gets out of vision range because it's nighttime. Warden close to 3. Warden level 3. Ring of Superiority. More stats. And this is not impossible. No boots just yet? That hurts a little, but Happy started the attack. There's Blink, there's Shadow Strike, and there is a lot of mana. Happy for once didn't build a second Necropolis. Can he save all Acolytes? He almost has to save all Acolytes here. Coils are ready. Locked and loaded. There's number 1. But Shadow Strike versus Coil. Who has quicker fingers? Who makes the better decisions? Who can outplay the other? Second Shadow Strike, second Coil. DK has more mana, of course. Warden can hide, but there's Dust on cooldown. Oh, Warden is revealed, actually. Acolyte dies! Happy has to make a call. He cancels the attack! Oh my god! What a huge win! What a huge win! This is an entire minute of attack plus the Acolyte build time. Warden is maybe a little under-equipped. +5 to everything, basically wearing a Crown of Kings. But you always gotta be ready for the Coil Nova. Now another Necropolis. Happy can't really get a foot on the ground here. In this series. Threatens the staff back. But yeah, that tech is so late. Nice to have the staff. Warden threatening. Engine of War, archers creeping, making use of the tier 1 units. We have no second hero. And Happy decides to creep instead of harassing. Ghouls to the creeps. Oops. Statue also misrallied. Oops. And LawLiet is creeping like crazy. But then what does he do? Is there an expansion? He made an AP. Oh, I didn't see that. Talents are coming. And Happy has very, very, very little anti-air. The tier 3 was so delayed. Couldn't afford web. But there could be web. LawLiet can still fall to this. He's going for the red spot. He's not pulling the ogre. Might be a TP forced here. Might be a steal. DK coming in. Shockwave. LawLiet gets it. Helm of Valor for more HP, more armor. And Archer falls. The TP is gone, but the important units are safe. And time is of the essence here. Level 5. Warden is strong. Happy taking the creeps, the majority of the camp. But it's only a level 2 lich. Happy's trying to expand. This looks desperate. What are the stats on the Warden? Like, almost plus 10. It is plus 10. She's so tanky. And away we go again. With Shadow Strike and Base Harass onto level 6. No kills just yet. Trying to stay there as long as possible. No sleep or anything. Another Acolyte. Denied. Wow. Okay, that's the level of play now, huh? Warden blinks, Warden stabs, Warden kills, Warden levels. But Happy's Expo is growing. And this might be genius if not scouted. It was scouted.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
So now LawLiet has 2 angles of attack, but Happy's push is rolling. Expo didn't pay off just yet. LawLiet still has some time. Crows, fantastic versus destroyers. If there's no weapon, so far there is no weapon. But super hard to break through the HP and armor. Happy scouting for an expansion, absolutely necessary. That's a lot of crows. Important moments in this game. Web is coming, Happy buying time. Destromorph, Warden far away from 6th. It's not gonna be an issue in this fight. Crows trying to get into position. Web is ready any second, but it's only 1 fiend to work with maybe. Oh, the coil misses! Happy also went for Death Pact. It's not the craziest of movement speeds. The Nova hit hard. How many more of those can you tank? Probably none. And so the destroyers have free reign. Oh, the heal ward in the back! Did Happy... He missed the dispel! He had the presence of mind to check for that heal ward, but missed it! And that's a destroyer down. What a great game. Given the fact that Happy had to cancel the tier 3, that he has an additional base and is up in supply is phenomenal. Tome of Retraining, fan of knives. 5.5 on the Warden. Still plays her solo. Happy still has an Invo Potion and especially the big healing. There's no mana burn in this game, mind you. LawLiet flanking. Where are the crows? The crows are coming from the upper right hand side! Trying to get the Destro out. Nova against him. Webs 1. Nukes mob probably another. Roar on the crows. The Destros are so fragile right now. If Happy allows the shots. Huge fight. Both on 2 bases. Both can replenish. Happy loses one of the Destros. But it might be an okay trade if he's not losing the second. Lich in trouble. Uh-oh. LawLiet taking the supply lead. Happy has to go to the big mana potion very soon. Level 6 Warden. And there's a lot of corpses thanks to the ghouls, of course. The Warden, LawLiet makes it work. Or does he? Crows continue to fall. Slowly but steady. It turns back. Happy with main base advantage. And mana on the Destros. LawLiet doesn't want to commit anymore. At least not with the main army. Warden standing there. Like the Colossus of Rhodos. But Happy just simply ignores her. How long can you ignore this? 6 save. These spirits cannot be killed. That forced 2 coils. The big mana potion is gone. Expo is running. Can he heal in time? Fan on knives, more harass, more echo damage. Staff is ready. The movement by LawLiet is this is tremendous. I'm out of words for this. For both of them. Happy's push is rolling. No more normal damage. Just piercing and magic. Not that great versus buildings. Crows are getting caught though. Nice Nova. They can still attack even on the ground, but they can be sniped quickly. Happy has a heal scroll, and there's a lot of mana left on LawLiet. He needs that heal scroll. This might be it, guys. This might be the deciding fight. Warden can't get another kill, but the Fiends are all out of position. The fight is all over the place. 360 degrees. Destro can't move in it again. Can he? He's probably gonna be dead. Every single corpse leads to a spirit, and the spirit can't be killed. Happy has to abandon this push. Heavy losses. LawLiet pulls ahead, almost getting 2 more kills. And the Avatar proves to be a very, very, very good ultimate once again. Are both at 10 workers. They are on 2 bases, but are they on 10 workers? Yeah, looks like it. Thank you, Observer. Happy with the Zeppelin. Trying to save the Acolytes works well. LawLiet's staff is ready, can always move back when it's needed. New Crows, second engine of wind. And LawLiet with a 10 supply lead now. Happy has no lumber anymore. Alchemist third to counter Fan of Knives. If fewer units die, then there's less spirits. Few creeps left on the map. DK close to 5. Thought for a second he stole that one, but no. Heal ward for Happy. Ring for Happy as well. LawLiet is almost maxed out soon. Happy sells the ring instead of giving it to the Alchemist. Not sure if that's the right call. We're in this choke. Bears are gonna have a hard time to connect to this. A lot of Night Elf players fell for this play, but back then there was no talents, and they give a new strategic position to the Night Elf because you have range anti-air, and it's working well. A few webs doing a lot of damage, these crows. Oh my god. Alchemist, you see it, very, very fragile. He tried to pass the info potion but couldn't use it anymore. If you don't have armor, you fall quickly. Warden clearing house now, 20 food lead, level 7. And maybe another Fan of Knife soon. Happy stays in this. Fan of Knives results in another kill. Nuking the Warden seems to be the only chance, but with 10 strength and 10 agility extra. How do you do it? Nice army composition by LawLiet, always throughout the entire game. Right amount of archers for the defense early. Good switch into bears. Good timing for the crows. Happy stemming against the defeat. Double Invo Potion. Alchemist is back, but nuked again. Can he somehow get rid of that heal ward in the back? Yes, you can. Happy still has gold to work with, and he's next to the shop. LawLiet brave enough to push into the undead base. Crow's chasing, Destro suffering. It feels like LawLiet is not losing much. Is he losing many units here? I don't think so. It's a lot of consumables. But that's about it. Alchemist about to die for the second time, preventing the Lich to go up to level 5 for now. Level 8 Warden jumping into the bag. Alchemist dead. And that's game again. GG 2-0. Not many emotions. Not just yet. He's been here before. But the man got 3 match points. And Happy is facing elimination in lower bracket round 1. Warden on Last Refuge. It can work. If you play like this. Incredible. Gold Esel, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Much, much, much appreciated. These games deserve support. These gamers deserve support. When was the last time Happy got 3-0'd? That was by 1-0. In TP League winner bracket. The next map is Concealed Hill. And then we still have the losers maps for LawLiet afterwards. But LawLiet, as much as Happy, are pretty momentum based. Everything works out so far for the Korean. But if he stumbles now, Happy can take the momentum, win 3 games in a row. We've seen this so many times before. The series isn't over until the 3rd GG. Kikicha, you're slowly but steady turning into my favorite chatter. Or one of the favorite chatters. You're doing a fine work there in chat. Quote, you guys should cheer more for players, not against players. 100% agree. Demon Hunter solo instant harass on Twisted. Warden double engine of war on Last Refuge. Still great effort by Happy to bring this back. Where's the fun in that? Wow, if you can only have fun when you make fun or verbally harm people, you're a sad human being. Hex says it's not over till the fat lady sings. That is 100% correct. Your mom isn't singing yet. Jesus. Quality, Neo. Come on, pull it together. Match points, LawLiet. Happy spawning on the upper right hand side. LawLiet bottom left. Demon Hunter or Warden? LawLiet will pave the way. Happy expansion here. I'd say unlikely if you don't expand on Last Refuge. Whoa! The man is full of surprises. Plays Demon Hunter when you expect a Warden. Plays Warden when you expect a Demon Hunter. And plays Keeper when you expect anything else but a Keeper. And I still think this can work. Foggy showed it in the weekly 2 weeks ago that was played on Sunday. The Keeper can work to open up an expansion. The Keeper can work to destroy expansions. The Keeper can work with mass treants. Rabbit Lord, thank you very much for the 3-month resub. Love you, Neo. Sweet. Thank you. I like you too. Ring +4 should be pretty solid on a Keeper. I mean, he's usually susceptible to Coil Nova. Happy went Aura first. Expecting a Demon Hunter as well. Oops. Should be fixed. I hope this is fixed. Because the Keeper is out now. Okay, nice. Whew. Such high stakes. DK is here for... Oh! End snare on an archer. She's dead. That's Happy farming some XP here. LawLiet was a little bit too greedy. And that's level 2. Oh no. Fantastic early game by Happy. Creeping here at the same time as denying the creep spot for LawLiet. This early game, quite a disaster already. Good decision making, great timing. And the Wisp hunt is on. LawLiet, did you get raised in the circus? How good is your juggling? So much pressure now. That's the games that Happy likes. To be the aggressor early on, to not be stopped, not having to react. And this is an early game that can break you. Thank you, Petaros. That's so sweet. Happy is level 3. Soon. Would be quite a moment for Cannibalize, eh? Ouch. Emperor's Revenge. This is how the story goes. Lose O2 and then turn it around. Oh, look at this. Happy. So close to the camera. Yeah, that's his comfort zone now. That's where he's the strongest. Still think... Oh, ghouls are there at the perfect time when Entangle was threatened. Wisp kill delays the expansion. But LawLiet made it to tier 2, Demon Hunter coming. Never was able to build an expansion behind this. And I guess LawLiet has to make a decision if this is mass air or not. He's going tier 3. He played some mass archer builds. I don't see any wins just yet. Mass archer, triple orb. I mean, in a meta where all the heroes should have high armor, poison damage always does good. GG. Ouch! That was painful! And Happy puts his name on the board. Okay. There we go. There we are. Is this the start of the turnaround? Mind you, this was Happy's last winner's map. All remaining maps are the picks of LawLiet. Cheeky, going for a keeper. Trying to be greedy with the creep, but you kind of have to get level 2 instantly. This is the reason why you don't always creep 2 camps at the same time as Night Elf on Concealed, because it can be punished like that. It was a gamble, it didn't pay off. Happens. Turtle Rock is next. It could be one of these miraculous reverse sweeps for Happy though. If LawLiet starts to think, if it gets to his head, this might very well be working. The recent results here. There was 7 maps in a row that Happy took prior to this series. The TED Cup finals incredibly one-sided. Today's LawLiet is a different LawLiet. Turtle Rock, of course, if you're tuning in for the first time in a while. No close spawns anymore. High stakes. Little break between the games. Rest a little, think a little, readjust your creep routes, your decision making. Here we go. Turtle Rock, cross spawn. Still match points LawLiet. And here, I'd be very surprised. Well, it could be a Warden actually. I was about to say I would be very surprised to not see a Demon Hunter again. And yeah, Warden it is. Worked on LR. There is so much to creep here. And mobility on Turtle Rock is always appreciated. Can LawLiet stop the tech again? Can he find the way to level 3 again? Oh, wow. Happy scouting already. Yeah, this is sick. LawLiet had a creep round with an Ancient of War at the red spot. Happy's checking for that. Expecting a Warden almost. So on map 2, LawLiet was able to surprise Happy with his movement. And maybe even with the hero choice. This is not a surprised hero choice at all. Happy expected this. And he also scouts that Ancient of War. It's the second Ancient of War. And he does see it. Happy again going for Aura first. LawLiet has to have Wisps nearby. It is very greedy to be going for this camp. He could cancel it, start the tech. Wisp. Okay. More XP for Happy. And this red spot will be contested. So is the orange spot. There's no coils here. Shadow Strike is up. You can start to pummel the DK. At Ancient, not cancelled. He thinks he goes through with this. Oh, this is a gigantic waste of resources. It takes Happy off the map for 160 gold and 60 lumber. And Happy's movement. Very, very good. But is it still that good if the DK is ultra low HP and has no TP and there's still 3 Shadow Strikes? Boots, staff, both available soon. No gold though. Damage on the Warden is good. Happy doesn't value rings apparently, sells them again. He could have cancelled. Yeah, I agree, but if he cancels, Happy moves back, has a faster level 3. So he basically invested the gold for time, I guess. Few damage items only on Happy throughout the entire series, actually. Happy this time not making the mistakes he did on Last Refuge. Going for a second Necro. It's not gonna get the tech cancelled this time. He's around. You cannot allow this turtle to fall to Happy's fangs. No way. It has to be elasted, but it's hard to do against the coil. It's only a level 1 coil. Who's gonna get it? Happy lines it up. LawLiet as well. And Happy gets it! Big item for LawLiet, but leveling has been stopped. 2.7. And this Ancient of War is toast as well. He shuts down creeping completely. Amazing. With only DK and a handful of ghouls with Aura first. And now this is soon to be level 3. And then he can pummel Wisps again. How is he doing it? How is he not giving up? Or starting to give up? Or starting to play worse? After 2 maps. Unbelievable. But LawLiet does a crazy good job in A, keeping the Ancient of War alive, and B, preventing level 3. Until he doesn't. Okay, money detonate on the wisps, but yeah, that ancient is gone now. And so is the level 3 for the warden. How to get there now, if not with skeletons? GG! A quick tap out! LawLiet is not willing to give Happy the joy of a dominant late game. DK ghouls, all it takes. Again, LawLiet so greedy. Again, LawLiet punished. Back-to-back wins for LawLiet into back-to-back wins for Happy. And now it all comes down to Echo Isles. Ultra greedy builds. And yeah, it's easy to sit back in the chair now and saying, why is he playing this? Why is he playing that? Because you have to do something special versus Happy. Otherwise, he wins 100 series in a row against you. Is that Happy God mode? He read this game perfectly. From even before the heroes were out, he knew this is a warden, LawLiet is going for the red spot, I've been there before, I learned from this, I punished this. Dude, having Happy's memory, right? About games like this. What's left in the toolbox for LawLiet? He's got to show something special once again. Happy to LawLiet 2. The winner of the next map survives to the lower bracket final against Focus. Happy on the left-hand side. Signature move, LawLiet juggling a little water at the beginning of the game. Could again be anything. Warden, Keeper, Demon Hunter. I've put my trust in you, Demon Hunter. Amazing creep capabilities. Tanky. Solid damage output. Not as flashy. But damn strong. So, does Happy expect this? Or is he again gambling for a warden? And are we expanding? I'm ready for 200 supply fights. I'm ready for a 40-minute classic. I'm also ready for some rushes. Not gonna lie. There's a skull. Wisps are in position. Usually on Echo Isles, Happy always expands. It is known. And it is scouted. Not losing that wisp is important. Needed for the detonate. And similar to Twisted, LawLiet is right there. Didn't decide for a spell yet. Here we go. Surround. Almost. Nope. Wisp detonate gets rid of mana, but Happy was waiting with the skull for the wisp to be gone. Now the Acolyte comes in, so that one didn't get punished. And Happy gets the entire camp, but loses so much HP on his DK. Obviously, this dagger is there. He can heal with a little bit of a sacrifice. LawLiet is taking to tier 2. Gotta be... That was a little obvious. Just getting surrounded there trying to go for the ziggurat. The detonate was money and he just walks out of there. It's a TP for sure. Expo denied. And Happy is now building a necropolis to not lose additional lumber because he needs lumber for the tech and of course for the haunted gold mine. The greed on LawLiet is incredible. I feel like LawLiet needs a staff. Happy is level 2 now. Archer's in position, punishing this creep hard. It's boots on the demon. He wants this DK. He wants this DK so bad. Extraordinary positioning by LawLiet. The level of play between the two is so high. Ghoul reinforcements. DK still hurt. Dust used, so he can't Shadow Melt at the moment, but the splits save the range units. Tier 2 on the way. No Hunter Soul yet. That worries me a little. Is he playing Demon Hunter Mass Air? Purposefully? This shop indicates a push. But with what? Naga talents, you say? Oof. There's no tech. There's no dispel for a long time. We can be so lucky, by the way, that Happy is not the girl of the ring. Otherwise, I'd be scared that it crawls out of our screens. So LawLiet has many options. Naga talents, Naga fairies. Expo behind this or not, but it seems like this Naga is controlling the DK well. Should be out of the fight soonish, but the ghouls are here. More kills. No level 3 so far. Leveling of the Demon Hunter so far underwhelming. What an all-in. This is so old school. This hasn't been played in a long time, but Happy is starting the tier 2 tech, and a high tech will save his game and his tournament run. The ritual dagger was running for a bit. Archers with long range now are a little more safe. Wind finished. Talents coming. Shout out to whoever called this. Super rare to see. But he's running against the wall, it seems. Now magic damage up. Odd movement. Going to the middle, contesting a little bit. But not too much. Second ziggurat cancelled. Archer talents really not that great versus towers. Ideally, you want to take out the ghouls. But Happy... Oh, one archer dead for free. That's annoying. Another one. Freeing up supply. Hero focus can be really good. There's no potion. Naga controls the DK again. Can't reach though. Despite boots, the narrow tower. Savior. Lifesaver. But the push is still alive. For how long though? This was little damage done to Happy's economy. Very little damage done. And the narrow tower stands there like a pillar of hope for Happy. So many. 5 archers down! And more of them falling. Just sacrificing them to the tower. And the dagger is helping again. Is LawLiet running out of steam? It's only gonna be talents, and Coil Nova is the #1 hard counter to it.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Happy has of course 2 bases. LawLiet does not. Grinding on these acolytes. Cheap units for LawLiet, but fragile units for LawLiet. Happy saves in the DK are tremendous. Is this over again? Is it a reverse sweep again? It's looking more and more like it. LawLiet needs a big play, but with what? With tier 3, maybe. Trying to grind through this narrow tower. Seems like it's impossible. Lich is out. And good luck playing versus Nova with this army. We do have Fork Lightning, but very little mana. Can't use it at the moment. Spirit Tower up as well. He's running into a meat grinder. And here comes the Lich to collect his ice cream. Happy slaughters the Strat. 3 wins in a row. He stumbles, but he doesn't fall. Reverse sweep again. The most stable player in all of Warcraft, feeling no pressure against 3 match points. How he's able to turn a series around with a snip of his finger is unparalleled in Warcraft. In Warcraft history as well. The nerves of steel